Hundreds of San Francisco students walked out over the district's response to sexual harassment and assault today. The large group of students staging the protest were from several of the city's high schools. KRON 4's Dan Thorn is live in our newsroom tonight with more on the walkout. Good evening, Dan.
Good evening, Grant. Well, this vocal group wants the San Francisco Unified School District to know that students' complaints have fallen on deaf ears and they've had enough. At today's event, some of the students shared their experiences of sexual assault and how the lack of accountability from school leaders is making them feel unsafe.
High school students from across San Francisco take over City Hall demanding accountability. They're calling on the San Francisco Unified School District to do a better job responding to allegations of sexual harassment and assault.
We are sick and tired of how our administrations are dealing with sexual harassment and assault. Survivors should not be subjected to interacting with their abusers, especially in an environment that is supposed to be conducive to learning.
Male, female, and members of the LGBTQ student community were all there to support one another. They marched to the school board offices while holding signs and chanting, hoping their voices are now being heard.
This is not just a women's issue. This is a people's issue, and this is a trans and queer issue. Keep that in mind, y'all.
Some of the city supervisors also applauded the students for taking a stand.
You are all giving me some hope and optimism for our future. Thank you. Thank you for coming to City Hall and fighting and demanding justice.
The SFUSD on Thursday sent a letter to middle and high school students saying they were proud of the students for standing up. Superintendent Vincent Matthews wrote in part, quote, "Sexual harassment has no place in our schools. SFUSD is committed to taking all appropriate steps to make sure we educate, prevent, and address any incidents of sexual harassment that occur in our schools." Students are looking for more than what they see as empty words.
No victim blaming.
Well, the students have threatened that if changes do not happen, the district can expect to see more protests and walkouts. Reporting live in the newsroom, Dan Thorn, KRON 4 News.
Thank you.